Alright, so we know that Prodigy finally released a new Mythical Epic in Season 3 of the Treasure Track, Melodic Mayhem. And this is where we finally saw the release of the goat-looking llama Mythical Epic. That is actually called Llavama. We originally thought it would be Astral from how we saw it at first, about 7 months ago, but now we know it is Fire since it was actually released. And so this Mythical Epic is found in Treasure 13 in the members section, so of course it is members only, and this Mythical Epic can be obtained by getting through all of the previous levels 1 through 12 and then 13. So the amount of points required to do this is actually quite a lot. Treasure 1 is free. Treasures 2 through 4 have to get 500 points. Treasures 5 through 9 you have to get 2,000 points. And then treasures 10 through 14 you have to get 3,500 points. It appears to be increasing at a 1,500 points every single time, so it'll go even higher. After that is 5,000, then probably 6,500, and then so on and so on. So yes, it will take a ton of points to complete this, but it is on Treasure 13, meaning that you need to get 3,500 points to complete it after having completed all of the treasures before that. So that is a lot of points, but that is the requirement for getting Llavama. It should be able to be done with all of the seasonal quests and some of the weekly and daily ones. So as long as you can get those done, it should be fairly simple to obtain. It's what comes afterward that is really tricky because you have to wait for the daily and weekly ones to reset. So that's why after you get about past the halfway point of the treasure track, level 15, it's really hard to go up because you have to wait for the daily and weekly ones to reset because you've already done all of the season ones. So anyway, back to actually getting Llavama. At this point, I've already done the daily and weekly ones, so what I think I need to do here is do the evolve your pets one for members, and that requires you to evolve 5 pets for 4,000 points. You get 4,000 points for that. That will put us over the amount required. We're already at 400 over 3,500, so that will definitely put us over the amount, and we've already done 2 out of 5 pets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my pet book, my team, and then I'm going to go through these pets that I have, and I'm going to see which ones that are able to be evolved that I feel like I can safely evolve. What I mean by that is once I evolve them, since I will already have their evolutions, I can delete the pet because it's now useless and I don't want a duplicate of a pet if I can help it. I want to do that, and at that point then I can go back and re-obtain that pet whenever I feel like it. So it needs to be one that I can pretty easily like go and rescue or something like that. So that's my strategy on doing this evolving pets one. You may have a different strategy if you can do this one, but this is how I go about it if that's helpful. I say that Squawks is a good one. Squawks evolving into Tribeak. I already have Tribeak, of course, so I'm going to delete this one once it's finished evolving. And there we go. I can just let the pet go because I already have a Tribeak. Now I just don't have a Squawks. I can go back and rescue that at some point in the future, whenever I choose to. So now I need to do that with 2 more pets. We've done 3 out of 5 now. So I guess Cogmite might be a pretty good one. It's a bit harder to find, I think, but it'll do. We can just go and find one of those at some point whenever I feel like it. So that is 4 out of 5 pets evolved. And if you haven't already done any of the 5, then that's all you do. You just do 5 of them instead of 3 like I'm doing. So hopefully that helps. That's the 4,000 point one is one that will get you definitely over any of the 3,500 point ones. So, yeah, you want to do that, and you'll also get done with 2 of the 2,000 point ones if you do a 4,000 point. So this is interesting. I mean, this treasure track, I really like it. Like, this is great. I just think that sometimes the point amounts are too high. I think going up past 5,000 is definitely too high. But maybe they'll change that next season. But I think their goal is to make us take the entire season to complete it. I think that's our only choice. I think it'll literally take the entire season pretty much for anybody to be able to complete it. We will see though. I'll have my videos up whenever I actually do complete it, but I'm sure that'll be much closer to the end in about 48 days or so from when I'm recording this. So we have completed it. We can go ahead and collect our 4,000 points and go over the threshold to receive Llavama. So let's go ahead and click on the collect button so that we can get these 4,000 treasure points. That gets us to 900 out of 3,500 points to treasure 14, which has the cake table. And that's not the focus of this video. The focus of this video is, of course, how to obtain Prodigy's new mythical epic Llavama. So for the rest of it, we get 5 more Morphle Naughties, some member works, and the new mythical epic Llavama. So that's obviously what's being promoted in the promotional images. So, because yes, it is very cool that they finally added a new mythical epic, and this time in the treasure track. So it has the same pet ID in the pet book as Jester and Burn 214. Hopefully that is fixed soon. It just looks so cool. I just love this thing so much. I know some people think that the body is just very disproportionate from the head, but I think it looks great the way it is. The description reads, Llavama's warm fur is used to make cozy sweaters that always keep you warm. Llavamas are friendly, but can use eruptions from the volcano on their back to protect themselves. I am pretty sure that the apostrophe in the second Llavama is not necessary. That's just a typo. But yeah, it has the same pet ID as Jester and Burn. Hopefully that is fixed soon. This is actually being treated like a regular mythical epic, as if it was obtainable through the quests. So here it is in the mythical epic lineup. It's on this page. It's being treated as if it was one of those, even though it wasn't. Like, it has the taming meter up top. But yeah, here we go. We have a level 95 Llavama on our team. It is, of course, the fire element, and we just added it to our team. We're going to level it up to level 100. But yeah, this thing is like super cool just looking at its idle animation right here. I am very, very glad that Prodigy added this new mythical epic into the treasure track, and I hope that the treasure track can live up to this in future seasons so that we can get just as many cool new rewards in the next treasure tracks as we got in this one. So hopefully Prodigy can keep that up, and that attack animation is just awesome. I love the the smoke that comes out of the volcano on its back. So its spells are Eruption, Volcanon, Conflagration, and Firestorm. This is the first mythical epic that actually has its mythical epic only spell, Conflagration, for fire as the third slot. Usually it's in the first slot, but this time it's in the third slot. Not sure why. That's just the way they programmed it. But I'm just playing its attack animation a bunch of times here. It's so cool. I love the attack animation on this one. As you see, its stats are in charged level form. So now we leveled it up to level 100, and with charged levels, it actually has over 1,000 health. So this one has a lot of health, which is pretty good. It's a non-counterpart mythical epic, so it can't be compared to a variant. This is an original mythical epic. So we just removed it from our team so that we can check its stats without charged levels. It has 880 health, 470 power, 450 speed, and 600 defense. So all in all, a pretty good pet with a lot of health. And I mean, I love this thing. Like, it's amazing. Like, Llavama, great name, great mythical epic, great treasure track, Melodic Mayhem. This definitely lived up to the hype. So, what do you think about the new pet Llavama, the new mythical epic added to Prodigy, and what do you think about the treasure track as a whole? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments. I might have tricked you there, did I? If you're still watching, I'm actually checking out its buddy form. So yeah, it's the latest buddy in there, and man, watching it walk behind you, this thing is so cool. Like, I love it. It's prancing like a goat or a llama, because this is definitely a llama. Yeah, I love the way it like hops around behind you. Looks so good. So yeah, great pet, great buddy, great mythical epic, great treasure track. Like I have already said, I love this one very much. So glad that they did this. And again, what do you think about all of this and the new pet mythical epic added to Prodigy? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments.